What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and in today's topic I am here to discuss the potential Nintendo's next console, which is quote unquote supposed to be targeting next year. So like it could be either around July or December of 2024. But before we get into this topic, I have a guest with me. You've heard her in a couple of my videos, whether it's the greatest game of all time, right? Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which we'll get into afterwards. And then we have, Mario Kart and also Mario Maker 2. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start this discussion for this video. And you want to say hi to everybody?
Hey everyone, Luckness here, and yeah, just like you said, we're gonna predict, theorize what's gonna be for the next year for like console or games.
Yes, yeah. So on my screen here, I have the topic says this is all from Game Informer. So it says Nintendo's next console will reportedly be portable like Switch, targeting second half of 2024 release. And yeah, here it says Nintendo's next console will reportedly be portable, just like the Switch. Go figure, right? And is targeting release date of the 2024 of the second half of that year. So this means a brand new console, right? So Luckness or Nessa, like, what are your thoughts for this for this news that came out from Nintendo?
I think that's good. Like we're getting a new console next year, and to be honest, I'm so curious of how or what it's gonna be of the console. Is it gonna look exactly like the Switch, or is it gonna be very different?
Right.
Something like portable, like is it still got, you can lift it up and take it places, or they're kind of like, combine it together like how you see like from the old games, like like the Super Nintendo or the 64, kind of combine that together. We'll never know when they show it little by piece.
Yes, and then also it begs the case, will this system have shortage in some ways? Like, look at the PlayStation 5 for back in 2020, right? 2020 it was out, and then next thing you know, it started to like disappear from like store shelves. So is it gonna be like that, or I don't know? What do you think, Nessa?
Well, it's hard to know. We'll know for sure of how it's gonna turn out, like how the game came out and it's just like gone. Just like how it came out for the Switch, everyone bought it's like gone. So we don't know how to expect of what the new console is gonna be.
Right.
And yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen. Like for instance, like when it first came out, like for Super Nintendo, when it first came out in the very back, in the 70s or 80s somewhere, how it was like so popular then, and throughout the years from the 64, but another like in NSCS, and then the GameCube, and then the Wii U, and then Switch.
Yeah, and I'll like going to the part where it's like having the Switch, or not. I would say the Switch 2. No one knows the name of it yet, but like it's been announced by Nintendo, like, hey, we're gonna have a brand new console 2024 between July through December of next year. So like, what games are gonna be added to that new console? And I also heard, according to what I have here in the source, that this brand new Nintendo console will not, I repeat, not be backwards compatible. Well, it's unclear, so I'm not, personally, I hope it's backwards compatible. Like if it's not, then you're gonna have some issues like, oh, hey, why is it not backwards compatible? How come you can't play your Switch games on the brand new Nintendo console? It's gonna be basically, they're using the same thing, like the cartridges for the Switch. So like, it's better for them to have it use old games from past titles, but like it's not gonna look good if you don't have any kind of backwards compatibility. Yeah, sure, they're using cartridges, like I mentioned just a second ago, but it's that's a big question mark.
Backwards compatible. It makes me think like one of the old games, like like on the Wii, how we have like you could have those big discs, but you can also put like the GameCube disc in there as well. You think of something like that in the future?
Well, how I think of it is like if you want to play backwards compatibility games, use the same thing what they're using now. As it is, they're using the cartridge for all the Switch games. It's basically like an SD card, but they call it a cartridge. It's the same thing, but like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's a big concern for this brand new console. So like, let's go hop right into the games. So like for the games, I don't know if you heard, but like I saw this in Mr. Sakurai's YouTube channel that he cannot picture anyone else uh, doing Smash Brothers. Like every other game director is like, oh, if Sakurai is not gonna do it, then it's not be the same taste as it was in previous Smash titles. So like that tells me, oh hey, brand new Smash game is gonna be announced for this brand new console. It could be 2026, if not 2027. It takes time. And also with Smash, how can you go ahead and outdo Ultimate? Having 89 characters from a flourish of like characters from different companies. Like for instance, you have Microsoft with Steve and Banjo, or you have Square Enix with like Cloud, Sephiroth, and Sora, or even Tekken, right? How can you outdo Ultimate for the brand new Smash game? Now, I also heard that Sakurai is gonna go ahead and like divert or like separate the game titles characters. If that makes sense, but like that's a big question mark. How can you outdo Ultimate?
That is true. How can you outdo Ultimate? I mean, like all those characters, it's like that's like a like when you think about program, like when all the complex of putting all the characters in. I'm pretty sure like Sakura in the very past when he was like making all of the like Smash games, like he had an idea of which characters they want to be in, but it's a good thing that he waited this long to put it in the Switch to make it compatible to get all those characters in there.
Right.
And now, like, for the new console, I'm pretty sure if it becomes more compatible, more storages, it'll be a lot better. And I'm so wondering that we're gonna get some better frame rates, man. Frame rates.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought that up because when you take off the Switch from the dock, it goes from 1080p to 720. So when you think that you have a HD 1080p screen, it drops frames when you use it in handheld mode. Whereas if you use it on TV, that's automatically in the highest resolution as possible. Granted, yes, you're using the HDMI cable connected from the dock to the TV, and that's how you're able to have those amazing graphics. But yeah, that's a little bit concerning as to what they're going to be doing in terms of like quality wise for like the games that you see on the Switch.
Mm-hmm. What? No, another thing, like, would Nintendo have like the kind of like the same ability, like how you see on the PS5, like the HD and everything, like all the graphics so smoothly and stuff. When you see all those cutscenes, is Nintendo gonna go in that route like the PS5, or they're gonna go on their own routes for this new console?
That's the thing, like right now at this point, nobody knows yet. Also, I'm diverting the topic a little bit, but like the people who have the prototype, or in this case, like the development kits for the game developers, they're looking at it. How can they make it better? How can they make it more intriguing?
Mm-hmm.
How can they make it the quote unquote the successor to the Nintendo Switch? because knowing Nintendo, they have a history of having really great success with a certain console, and then after that it's bad. For instance, we had I believe the GameCube was okay. It was only being supported because of different titles like Luigi's Mansion or like Mario Kart Double Dash or even Smash Brothers Melee. To this day, that game is now 22 years old, but people are still playing it competitively. So like, it was all right, like I said. But then when the Wii came out, the stocks just skyrocketed. In
Yeah, the
terms of
Wii was just like, it was so different when we were playing the Wii, like, because, oh, look, it's remote handheld. You can do a lot of stuff with it, movements and everything, you know? So, and it was really amazing. And throughout, like, and then after that, from the Wii, you got what was it the DS Lite? The 3DS?
I'm like focusing on like the home consoles. So like
Also, so the Wii U then.
yes, yeah. So
Yeah, so like the Wii U is still handheld, I believe.
yeah. Now the Wii U was a little bit strange because people thought, was it a Wii 2? Like nobody knew what it was because they had the console plus the gamepad. And
Right.
you know, when it first came out, it was a little bit confusing. I myself, I was like, "What is this?" I'm interested, but I don't know what this is. Like, is it like a deluxe version or is it like an upgraded version of the Wii? And it's basically the same thing but with a gamepad. But you know,
Yeah, tablet. That's what I thought. Like, is this a tablet or something?
exactly, yeah, yeah. But it did not do so well in the sales, and that basically plummeted down. That system only lasted 4 years. So
Yeah.
from the time it came out in 2012, and then basically dying out when Smash Brothers 4 Wii U had ended DLC, that was pretty much the end of that console.
Mhm.
And then after
Yeah,
that,
definitely.
yeah, and then after that, after the Wii U, they made the NX, and nobody knew what the NX was. Like, what is the NX? Nintendo NX. That was like the code name, the project name.
Yeah.
Back in October 2016. But then March 2017, it was revealed to be the Nintendo Switch, and to this day, it's great, it's awesome, but to be real with you guys, that system is now 6 years old, and it's time for a new one.
It's still a child. It's still a child. Come on, it's still a child.
No, but if you think about it, Nessa, like every gaming console, whether it's from Nintendo, Sony, or even Microsoft, right? All those companies, there was a game console that would last, give or take, 4 to 5 years, and you move on to the next one. For instance, like the PlayStation 3, right? Very popular in '06, and then a couple years later, 2010, I believe, that's when the PS4 came out.
Right.
And or
Remember?
I would have to do some research about it, but I would say around that time. And then after that, PS4 was going so well, and then look at that, a couple years later we have the PS5.
I still pity myself. I still don't have a PS5 yet.
Yeah. So by the way, I'm dying, but I'm trying to make sure I'm okay. Don't worry, you guys, my viewers, you guys are gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right. I'm just choking. I'm just recovering from what I have, but I'm gonna be all right though.
I'm dying here.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But anything else you wanted to add?
Yes, games. What future games we're gonna have in 2024?
So my assumption is, for the fans out there, for Metroid Prime 4. Like, I'm not a big Metroid fan or anything, but I feel bad for those who have been waiting for Metroid Prime 4. That was announced back in, I think, mid 2017. And to this day, there's no Metroid 4 for the fans. And maybe it's time that you are waiting for this brand new console. It could be a launch title when it comes out. I am waiting for a brand new Donkey Kong game. Like that game for DK, the last one was from the Wii U. The Switch does not count. All right, basically, the Switch is basically the same game as the Wii U, where they only added one new mode, which is Funky Mode, and that's it. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
So, DK Tropical Freeze, oh, that's from the Wii U. Like I said, the Switch does not count.
And Mario Kart Deluxe doesn't count, right? Because it's part of the Wii U.
Yes, yeah.
Mario Kart 8. That's
Well, yeah, you're right. Actually, Mario Kart 8 first came out. I believe it was spring 2014, and that was part of the Wii U title. And then 3 years later they put Deluxe, and Nintendo was surprised that it was doing so well. That Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is doing so well for that console. But it's time to move on. Yeah, sure, we have the DLC. We have one more wave coming up for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass. Yeah, and most likely they're gonna add some tour tracks, and then maybe 2 new ones if I'm not mistaken, and then a couple of like revamped stages from past games. So Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is technically a Wii U title. I'm waiting for that Mario Kart 9.
Yeah,
Here's
that's the one that I'm waiting for. It's like Mario Kart 9. Come on now. Come on. Just
Yeah.
show us like a little clip, like a sneak peek.
Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen until like June 2024.
Oh man, it's gonna take forever. Well, actually, that's a lie. It'll go by fast.
Yeah. But it's there. We have again Smash Brothers 6. I don't know what it's gonna be called. Sakurai, you deserve to rest. But like if you
I thought you said Sakurai was done with doing Smash. Why are they asking for more?
No, here's the thing. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, where like I said that Sakurai had. Well, I watched this in his YouTube channel, where like he wants to continue working for Nintendo, but in terms of like making another Smash game, he had hinted like, oh hey, I want to work for Nintendo. I want to keep on doing this. And then he also mentioned like we're gonna try and separate the characters. In that case, like basically all the characters that was added to Ultimate are most likely gonna be cut from the new Smash game. I don't know. He might keep them, but honestly, it's best, in my opinion, just add some of the characters that are relevant. Like obviously keep the regular 12, the original cast of Smash 64, keep it in the next game, right? Obviously we have Mario, Yoshi, DK, Samus, right? Fox, Captain Falcon, Ness, Luigi, or again, the original 12 characters.
All the original from 64 that I haven't played. Easy.
That's that's on you. But like anyway.
Come on, nigga. Give me a chance. One of these days, you gotta let me play in one springs at least.
Yeah,
Or
well,
maybe like when a new console, they add, like they bring back the old, like for 64 for Smash. I'll get a chance. Come on, Nintendo, come on. I know you can do it.
that's it's been what is it like 24 years since Smash 64 came out.
Yeah, nigga. Let's move on. Cool. Now here's another question. Super Mario Odyssey 2. You think that's gonna still continue? Because we hear that a lot. You think it's gonna show eventually a new console?
I'd say no. For Odyssey 2, because here's like my thing. If they are working on a brand new Mario game, that is like in the form of 3D, but I don't see it as an Odyssey 2. If they're anything, they're gonna be working on a brand new 3D Mario game for the brand new Nintendo console. But I don't think it's gonna be Odyssey 2.
Could be something even better than Odyssey, maybe.
I don't know. We just have to wait and see until when it comes out. Most likely, it'll come out November 2024 for the brand new console.
True. And and I haven't heard any Kirby games. The last Kirby game we've heard was like what, the Forgotten Land?
Yep. Yeah, and that game came out, I believe, in 2021 of spring.
Yeah, like any Kirby games eventually, maybe on a new console. I don't know. They might show for this new Nintendo Direct sometime soon, but don't know for the new console for it.
Yeah, but looking at the schedule lineup for Nintendo, obviously in October we're having Super Mario Brothers Wonder, and then the re-release of Super Mario RPG, which I have.
That looks so cool, man.
Yeah, I have the original copy of Super Mario RPG. I might leave a picture on screen of the cartridge that I have with me. But yeah, I have that. I played the original, and I'm more than happy to play it again on the Switch with high definition graphics and whatnot. And to those who are brand new to the series, go ahead and play it.
Yes, I'll definitely play it since I haven't played on the 64, so this will be amazing.
You know, I'm glad you said 64 because that game came out for the Super Nintendo.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it was Super Mario RPG on the Super Nintendo, not N64.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, again, I don't think I ever like gotten that game from the Super Nintendo, or even like seen people play it. So this will be an opportunity for me to try it, you know?
yeah. Oh, and also another game I wanted to bring out, Super Mario Maker 3, maybe, you know? Super Mario Maker 2.
Mario Maker 3, a third one? How's that gonna be?
They should do it. You know, the second one is pretty much dead at this point. Yeah, sure, there's awesome and creative level creators out there, but like that game is basically dead at this point.
Yeah, okay, so like now for Mario Maker 2 the newest thing they added was like what, you could just slide like when you make the land and stuff, like kinda like a tilt.
Yeah, you can make the slopes and whatnot. They added a couple new enemies from 3D World, and then the car, which is basically a waste, slot in the game. They could have added something else, but maybe Super Mario Maker 3 could be out for the new console. So like, look,
maybe after like when we get the game for Super Mario Brothers Wonder, after when it settles down, when everyone plays it, they might add that part for the new Mario Maker 3, the new console. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, that could be a new theme. But I don't know. We just have to wait and see. Anything else you want to add?
Yes, definitely. Oh yeah, the new Peach game.
Sorry about that, everybody. I'm like I said, I'm dying, but I'm good. I'm good. Go ahead.
No. No, can't.
Yeah, and you want to add that part about the new Peach game?
Oh yeah, it's very seriously. You think we're gonna like go through like a world, not like not like the game you play in Super Princess Peach, not like that way, but like a different way. Like she actually roams around.
Come to think of it, with Nintendo releasing that new Peach game, it reminds me of the one from the DS where like they're releasing a new Peach game where the console is about to die, and then they could have released it like early 2022, but like I don't know. That's just my opinion. Like, don't get me wrong, that new Peach game is intriguing, but I don't think it's gonna do well.
Well, we'll see when it reveals it. So we just saw that part. Like again, it's your opinion. So we don't know what it is until they actually reveal the complete game of what it is. So
yeah.
All right. Wait and see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and no Yoshi games, right? Are we done playing some Yoshi games in there?
Nintendo is they are concerned with their the games that they are releasing, and Smash Brothers is a really big part of their franchise. So like asking Sakurai to make another one, that's basically their baby. Like, hey, can you help us make a new Smash Brothers game, because it helped us for the Wii U, it helped us for the Wii, GameCube, N64, and then I forgot about the Switch, but like yeah, definitely that they're gonna ask Sakurai, can you please make a brand new Smash game? And Sakurai, even though I asked him, I even said, go ahead, rest. That's enough. After Sora was released for the final DLC, that's good. But honestly, that's it. If they ask you to make another one, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, we wouldn't be surprised if there was another one. Like, oh yeah, another one. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm predicting it'll come out like 2027, if not 2028.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I can wait. With 64 came out in 99, and then GameCube it came out in 01, Brawl came out in 08, Smash 4 came out in 2014, and then Ultimate came out in 2018. So like I can wait, honestly.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It would be really cool once we see that new console and everything.
Yeah.
We're all gonna be jumping off out of our seats.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. So anything else you wanted to add to this prediction / theory?
That should be good. Oh wait. Actually no. I think that will be done, huh? I was gonna say, Star Fox, unless they're not gonna add anymore.
Oh yeah. I'd like a new Star Fox game, but after Zero, I don't think they're gonna work on that. But
if they did better from Star Fox Zero, I mean they could have had more, but I guess when it went downhill, I don't know.
Well, Miyamoto's part of the.
I'm not a big Star Fox fan, but I'm just curious if they could have done better or something. I don't know.
Well, who knows? Miyamoto could be saying, "Oh, hey, work on this project, work on that project, work on a new Captain Falcon game for goodness sake." I don't know, like.
Oh, that'd be cool. You always love Captain Falcon, so that'd be cool.
Work on a brand new Earthbound game. Whatever the case. For this brand new Nintendo console, but like honestly,
Diddy Kong Adventure, Luigi. Wait, never mind. They did Luigi Adventure.
Well, they're re-releasing Dark Moon on the Switch. So
I'm still waiting for the OG. I'm waiting for that. If they release that, I'll be very complete. I'll be happy.
Yeah. I'd rather. Oh, I'll play the second one because I never played the 3DS. But
I never played it either, but I'll try. But still, I'll wait until the OG.
Yeah, I'll play that as well. And then, one last thing. The console, well, not console, but the controller for the console. Like, for the Joy-Con, is it going to be a Joy-Con again? Or is it going to be a brand new setup for this new console?
It could be similar to the console we have. It could be different. Unless, I know you're not going to agree with this, unless if Nintendo tries to do like a VR set.
No.
Yeah, like I said, I know you won't agree, but I'm just putting it out there.
I'd say no, they're not gonna have a Joy-Con anymore because of the whole like Joy-Con drift. So they will come up with something brand new in terms of like the appearance and also the controller.
So is it gonna be like in controller like you see on the GameCube or like the NSES or the 64?
No. It's gonna be brand new, like how we had the Pro controllers for the Wii U and the Switch. So like it's gonna be a Pro controller of some sort for this brand new console.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So I am pretty much it with all my predictions and theories. Do you have anything else you wanted to add, Nessa? All right, y'all. So this is pretty much it for this prediction / theory video that I wanted to bring out for you guys. And look, personally, it's like relaxing, and maybe I might make a reaction video one of these days. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to do a reaction video for like a future Nintendo Direct, which we're gonna get in September. So like next month.
What? Is it December?
September.
September, I mean, excuse me.
Yeah, not December, September.
That's what I said, excuse me.
Yeah, September, you airhead. Anyway, But yeah, I don't know if you should I do a reaction video for
Do it.
direct.
Do it. Don't question. Just do it.
Well,
Okay.
Nessa say, I'm asking my viewers, my subscribers, my amazing Omega squad. Let me know in the comments below if I should do a like a reaction video for September direct that we're gonna get next month. But yeah, this is pretty much it for this video. Thank you, Nessa, for being part of this discussion. This is our first discussion video for this one.
Yeah, definitely we can go do more. Oh, maybe like if like the subscribers want, we can like do another video for like a reaction together for the new direct. That would be cool.
Oh, that's interesting. You know, I never thought about that. But yeah, we can. We just have to find out when is the best time for the both of us, and you know, we'll see what happens from there.
Definitely, that'd be awesome.
All right, y'all. So this is pretty much it for this video. Like this. I can't talk no more. Like this video, subscribe, all that jazz, and share this with friends, family. Help me reach 400 before the end of the year, please. I need your help, please, please, please. And share this with cousins, family, second cousins. Do whatever it takes to help this channel grow. Yes, that's it. Peace. Bye.
Bye.